Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the West All-Stars. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And it's West in at the shooting guard position. This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Both free throws good from Doncic.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
West passes to Bryant. Over James. It's hauled in by Giannis.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Lakers with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Doncic finds James. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. Giannis dishes to Curry. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Down low, O'Neal. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, that's grown man weight room ammonia strength from O'Neal. Brushing off the contact like it was never even there and converting.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from O'Neal.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Now here's Curry. A 3-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Bryant, high post. Working on James.
Well, you know, he's almost a perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Doncic, bounce pass. Here's Jokic. He doesn't hit that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. We can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
Now Bryant, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Shot's good by Shaq.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
There's the pass to LeBron. Jokic sets the screen for James. No good from 18.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
West with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Doncic looking it over for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. O'Neal kicks to Johnson. Back to Shaq. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
With the ball near the basket, I don't know if there's ever been a player more unstoppable than Shaquille.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Jokic. He's looking for James and finds him. Over Kobe. James misses. The Lakers trail. Doncic with the steal. Inside. And onto Tacumbo. Slams it in.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Kobe. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Curry. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. West passes to Johnson. He dishes it to O'Neal. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. And Shaq with the slam.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
Now here's Curry. Jokic passes to Curry. Off target with his 3. It's stolen by Tacumbo. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by O'Neal.
How about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Doncic against West. The West again cannot hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's the 3. They get it back. O'Neal. Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And here is Doncic. He has 5. Jokic with the screen on West. Passes it to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires, high post. Good as the jump shot falls. Bryant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant, you got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. The West making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for LeBron. And Paul's subbed in for Curry. Antetokounmpo passes to Paul. Rebounded by the Lakers. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Doncic. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throw. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Antetokounmpo against Abdul-Jabbar. They need this. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. The pass to West. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by George. Brown outside. Outside, George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Johnson kicks it to West. Here's Shaq. The shot's good on the assist by West. Shaq's got 13.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the drive. He gets it in there.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
And the basket by Johnson.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
The 3 from George. And Shaq pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Kobe sets the pick for Johnson. Left side, Bryant. Over George. The Lakers rebound. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Outside, George. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Shaq with the screen. Really left alone that time. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Baylor, he's checked in for Bryant. Here's Paul. Brown with it. Back to Paul. From 13, Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denial.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw good, West.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And both free throws good for West. The West trails by 11. Here's Paul. Outside, George. Back to Paul. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. Pass to O'Neal. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's West. He kicks it to O'Neal. Three-pointer. A shot off that time. And the West will go the other way now. George against Baylor. Now here's Paul. He's guarded close. Gobert the pass to George. 5 to shoot. Over Baylor. And it's George missing. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now, here is O'Neal. 15 points in the game. Passes it to Baylor. From deep. It's hauled in by Paul George.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here is George. That doesn't go either for George. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here's Brown outside. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Goodrich is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Kareem, and it's LeBron James, and it's Baylor in at the small forward. They get the rebound, and Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
Now here's Paul. The baseline J. That's good on the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by the West. And here's Doncic from the arc. And James pulls it down.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Paul. Johnson, the pass to Baylor. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James fires from way outside. Here's Goodrich, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
And what's interesting about Goodrich, he doesn't have great size or an explosive vertical, but he's just tricky enough to draw fouls.
That's good from Goodrich.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Catching up on changes for the West. LeBron's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Curry subbed in for Paul. Kobe's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Goodrich.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace, too, which makes him hard to guard.
Sabonis the pass to Doncic.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Curry.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Now the pass to Goodrich. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Goodrich against Doncic. Curry is inside. Back to Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Jokic is checked in for the West. And he sinks the second. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to James. Over Simmons. And James gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. And the Lakers lead by 12. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. The West trails by 12. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Kobe. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. From deep, Jokic. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bryant with a screen for Johnson. Passes to James. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers passing it around. James, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. Down by 12. Curry's shot is good.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
James sets the screen for Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Curry from deep three-point land. And the West hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
I tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw, good, Bryant.
When you watch Kobe Bryant, you see he's got unlimited potential. Just the total package as a scorer.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Chamberlain's checked in. And Kobe drops them both. The West trails by 10. Jokic with his screen on Johnson. Curry passes to Doncic. Jokic sets the screen for Antetokounmpo from 10 feet out, and it's Jokic missing. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Curry. Johnson gets the bucket.
Well, we know Kobe's known as a great scorer, but he also knows how to find open teammates, too.
And here is Doncic. 10 points for him. James outside. The pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. And the West hit again from deep.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Johnson finds Bryant. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Now here's James. Here's Chamberlain. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jokic with his screen on Johnson. And the basket by Curry.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Kobe's got 13.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jokic with his screen on Goodrich. Doncic, no good. Lakers leading by 9. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Gobert, he's checked in for the West. Paul George comes in for Doncic. And then for the Lakers, Worthy comes in for James. And West subs in for Goodrich. It's Curry outside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls. Jaylen Brown's checked in for LeBron. And so he hits both. So it's the West now. 8-point game. Brown the pass to Curry. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Curry's got 28.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Brown against West. Chamberlain with a screen on Brown. It's good from long range. West has got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Curry on the wing. The 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. To the inside. And the dunk by Worthy.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant looking over the floor. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Worthy. Kobe kicks it to West. His 3-pointers off the mark. The West trails by 10. Now Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. George against Bryant. with the step back. Gobert trying to get open, and that one's good. George.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
West outside.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He kicks it to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And there's West. That good on the assist from James Worthy. 8 points for him.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Curry with the three. Kept alive.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And he gets the bucket. Bryant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Brown. Curry on the wing. 6 to shoot. Up again. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the West. They trail by 9 points. Outside, George for the three. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Johnson, the pass to Bryant. Back to Johnson. Chamberlain a screen. Johnson kicks to Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry passes to Brown. Again, the West All-Star.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
The three from Bryant, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first half. The Lakers lead by 7. And we'll be back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Stephen Curry's out there with Luka Doncic. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's James in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Abdul-Jabbar finds West. Shoots over Doncic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. West has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. West against Doncic. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Kobe. And it's off from three-point range. The West trails by 9. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, and Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside, Kobe. West outside, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Tries again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I would not want to ever go against Shaq when he's battling for position, folks. I mean, he's big, he's tenacious, and he's a fearless rebounder.
Seconds now into the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Curry. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Johnson with it. He's got 10. The dish to O'Neal. Curry with the steal, and Curry with the clear path to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
The West All-Stars have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he makes the first.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Lakers leading by 10. Johnson outside. Over Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. And there's the pass to Jokic. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. And that one is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. Right side, Bryant. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic kicks to Curry. Jokic a screen. The West again cannot hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The West trails by 10. Giannis dishes to Doncic. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Paul's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Goodrich is checked in. Jokic passes to Giannis. Jokic with his screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers making a change here. Baylor's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to O'Neal. The West All-Stars pull it in. Antetokounmpo finds Paul. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Jokic has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The West trails by 6. Here's Giannis. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Simmons checked in for the West. Here's Paul. That one's not going to go. West with some nice D. Lakers leading by 6. Here's O'Neal. He's got 18. Pass to West, trying to get something going. Jokic grabs the miss. Dishes it to Doncic. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 13.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Here's Shaq. Sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Doncic has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Shaq passes to Abdul-Jabbar. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, I like that pass from O'Neal. He's got a great feel for the game.
Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 7. O'Neal passes to West. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. West outside. He can't get that one. And the West will go the other way now. Ball against Baylor. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Jumps up. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. No good from Simmons.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Feeds it to Baylor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. West against Paul. Poked away. And now West pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And the first one at the line is good. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Luka Doncic. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And so Simmons will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 10-point game. LeBron James on the wing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The West All-Stars making a switch here. George is checked in.
To the lineup for your West All-Stars, Paul George.
Lakers leading by 10. And here's West for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul against West. Pass to George to end the run. Sinks the 3-pointer. George has got 8 points.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top 3-point shooters in the game.
It's Davis on the wing. Outside Baylor. Kicks to West. Shot clock at 6. Paul with the defensive effort. The West trails by 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Simmons doing a nice job being physical, taking the foul and still getting the shot up.
The West All-Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for 2.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Now here's West. 12 points for him. That one drops for him.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Now here's Paul. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Doesn't go for him. And here is West. 14 points for him. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Paul. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 6 points.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Now here's West. 16 points for him. Hands it from downtown.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
George passes to Sabonis. Over in the corner, Paul. The jump hook. Rebound the Lakers. Outside Baylor. Elbow shot. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. The West trails by 11. And the pass to Paul. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Gobert, he's checked in for the West. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
West gets the bucket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Up top, Simmons. Defended by West. Brown outside. That's tipped. West against Simmons. Offensive rebound. Davis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Curry's checked in for Simmons.
One shot.
That one misses for Davis.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
Now here's West after Jaylen Brown's miss. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now here's West. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. West has got 23.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Here's Gobert. It's stolen by West.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's George, and the shot is good. George has got 10 points in the game.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's LeBron, again, Los Angeles.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Kobe. LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Now James after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
Curry looking it over. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. LeBron grabs the miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Yeah, and a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Here's Curry. Jerry West making his last shot. From deep, James. The West again cannot hit. Gobert against O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Bryant. From downtown, good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's West. James kicks it to West. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Bryant. The shot's good. Bryant's got 24 points.
Kobe's so athletic and smart. Hard to slow this guy down. I mean, he plays through contact well, too.
Curry dishes to LeBron. Launches a 3. Curry's shot is off. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For 3, West. West All-Stars with the rebound. Pass to Doncic. On the wing, James. And the rejection by LeBron.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Doncic against Shaq. Poke loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Jokic. Long range from the inbound. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Jokic has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Goodrich passes to Bryant. Shoots over Doncic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Jokic. There's the lob at Kumbo, and stolen by Worthy. The pass to Baylor. There's the triple. Out to Kobe. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Now Lillard. Fires for 3. Lakers with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bryant. That shot no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Chamberlain, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Now, here's Worthy. And here's Kobe for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic left side. And there's the feed to Giannis. Oh, and out of the Kumbo, hammers it in.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Here's Bryant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Lillard. The Lakers also with a sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Goodrich.
One shot.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the West. Pass to Doncic. Over Kobe. Again, the West All-Star.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Bryant drives in, and he's way off from outside.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers making a change here.
The Lakers, Jamal Wilkes.
Johnson right side. Johnson draws the double. The kick out to Worthy. Over Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Worthy that time recognized the pressure and then drew the foul on the pump fake. That's just a smart basketball play there.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Worthy.
Well, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so here are the West All-Stars. Paul dishes to Doncic. Over Wilkes. Again, the West All-Star.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Worthy the pass to Johnson. Here's Baylor. They get it again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No one near James as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. James has gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Johnson dishes to Worthy. And the shot goes in.
You know, one of the things I like about James Worthy's game is he doesn't take bad shots. He really focuses on getting high percentage shots.
Now here's Paul. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Johnson, good.
Magic takes a lot of pride in his toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
James sets the screen for Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Johnson, count that one.
Protecting the ball well there, Johnson. Very skilled at scoring against tough defense.
Doncic outside. Jokic a screen. And it's Doncic missing.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
To the inside. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by Baylor. 16 points for Johnson.
Calling his own number tonight. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Ball against Johnson. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Look at Johnson shaking up the defense with the pick and roll, moving the pieces around like a chess player to find the right play.
Now, here's Doncic. Simmons passes to Jokic. Over in the corner, Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Johnson against Paul. Launches it. Johnson can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And he's good on the second. And it's the Lakers' ball. James with it. Outside, Davis. James against James. Tipped away. And Davis puts it in.
High percentage look that time from Anthony Davis, and that's one he rarely misses.
Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. And he makes that one.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Goodrich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Buries it down low.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Paul. Down low, Simmons. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
LeBron with a screen on Paul. Outside, Davis. LeBron dishes to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Simmons trying to get open. And Doncic gets it to go.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Davis with a screen on James. LeBron, no luck. James outside. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. No good on the three. And here is James. Davis with a screen on Doncic. James with it, outguarded by Simmons. 5 on the clock. And it's Goodrich missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic sets the screen for LeBron. Misses the three.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
James looking around. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.